that's definitely working. Right on. Okay, we're live. I checked my schedule and realized I had set it up, but it didn't take for this Sunday. It's starting Monday. So I thought I was going to do Shadow Warrior tonight, and I realized I didn't even have it scheduled. So anybody that would have looked today or all week wouldn't have, it wouldn't have been there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do something a little weird. I'm going to try Tomb Raider. I haven't played it. It's on my list. I actually have all three. I haven't played a Tomb Raider game in general out of any of the series in years. Actually, you'd probably say almost a decade and a half or more. So, yeah, it shows how old I am, eh? Kind of scary, isn't it? So, I got to load it up in the background here. Ready to rock. I checked it. It seems to work okay. I am going to run the benchmark before we do anything. Just want to see how it responds with all the stuff in the background. This one's actually got the built-in benchmark, so it's pretty slick. Yep. So I'm kind of excited. It's graphically a very pretty game. All the Tomb Raiders there, they were always kind of ahead of their time, even back, when they first came out on the old computers. Before things got real crazy cool like they are now. And we've come a long way. We've gotten lots of new followers, lots of new faces. We've hit affiliate. Pretty exciting. All kinds of goodies now. I've got some emotes set up. I gotta look into getting some custom ones. But for now, I've got some standard ones they've given me to let me play with. And let you guys use. Ooh, excuse me. Wow, pulling 128 frames. I get everything on high. Not bad. Minimum 128. There was no stuttering or anything. Wowzers. That's really good. Yep. I'm pretty happy with that, so. Hold down the L button. You can charge up your arrows. It's gonna be a weird game for me. Yeah, I haven't popped in the Discord yet, Cassie. Do the intro and stuff first. And I was also doing the test. I wanted to see how well it ran while I was on here. Trying to wake my brain up. Jeez, it's been foggy there today. But then again, I've been up and down kind of messing with stuff. How's the peeps tonight?
Hello.
How you doing?
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
I gotta turn it down a little bit too. It's loud. They didn't have the options for sound in the game when I went to graphics was there, but the sound options I couldn't find, so I thought I was a little crazy. Like, no, not me. It's definitely not there.
I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But
yep,
instead,
pretty wild.
Adventure found me.
15 overnight? You were 16 when you signed up?
Yeah, I can't remember. I was probably the 10 overnight. And today.
In our darkest moments,
This is a pretty game. I didn't have anything scheduled. I was like, oh, frick. I thought I had Shadow Warrior scheduled, but that's next week. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take tonight and try something new. It's not going to be a long stream or anything. Sunday, so.
Something that pushes us.
Gratuitous boob shot.
Always nice.
Those are great. Some of those are awesome. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna get screwed with so hard. You can't really add points to yourself, but I can mod you if you want. Put you on.
This would happen.
Come on, Doctor. Help us out here.
I'm not against swearing or anything, so it's just for people, as long as it's not too raw in the chat, it's fine. Yeah.
You have like your filters set up through Streamlabs, right?
There's one in, but it's an auto mod, and sometimes it blocks stuff that I don't want it to block. I don't know if it learns or it adds words though to the dictionary, I think so. There's a buddy of mine, he was trying to mess with me and he couldn't. He's like, I keep getting blocked. I'm like, yeah, I'll fix it.
See if I can find my filters that I made from when I
Holy crap. I've got a chat bot now. I just haven't set it up completely. I was messing with it a bit today, but I have to set it up all the way. It's built for Streamlabs directly, so from them. Oh, there's all kinds. There's, built for Stream Elements and OBS and everybody now. But Streamlabs had their own on their website.
you like have alerts and stuff.
I only have the basic one right now. I have to download like a pack to do some fun ones. I can set them all up, but I only have one graphic. So, just like emotes. I have the basic emotes that they've given me. No, emotes I have to do like my own left and right.
Help! Jonah! Ryan! Help! Got to get down.
Yeah.
I can't die like this.
Yeah, I've got a little zombie that runs across.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's the basic one. There we go. That would have been me. I totally would have fell on that too. It's not gonna let me use the mouse. Okay. Guess I'm gonna learn with the controller. Probably better anyway. I'm sure the mouse would work fine. Oh yeah. Okay. Keep going, girl.
Oh God. No, no. What is this place? What happened to you?
It's a secret place that I don't want to go. Flammable. This is part like horror survival game kind of thing. Different take on Tomb Raider.
Hey, whenever you go to take a break later, I can show you.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, survival instincts. Yeah. This is a very different one for other games. I've never played that.
Oh shit, that was close.
I know there's a lot of games I haven't played. I hadn't gamed any amount in a long time. Except for like Diablo and some StarCraft with the ex-wife. And then we played games too. What'd you munch on? Nice. Sounds real good.
I'm tired. Need to find a way out. More fire. Thank God. What kind of contraption is this?
Damn, George is tough. Not moving. Me neither. Yeah. I'm just trying to get out. I think this has to come down. Oh, my bad. What's that? That's probably why it wasn't working. Get the premise of the old puzzle game anyway. Just maybe not. Looks like I gotta go this way. Okay. Maybe? Maybe it just dumps the pile of stuff down there. Pile of crap building up. Stuff's on fire going down here. It goes out. Fuel in the barrel. That's why.
It's only second or four.
I gotta stop the waterfall somehow. No, this hasn't. The rope hasn't burned. I was trying to see why the rope wasn't burning, but no, it doesn't look that way. Do I jump on that? There we go. Big bada boom.
Gotta get out of here.
yammer around enough to look or oh crap. Nope. Gotta be a way forward then. Yep. Run like he stole something.
Help you! Help you!
You're playing Jazz Master? It's a bit stressful. Smoke him if you got him. Jaren, you wild man. Thanks for subscribing, buddy. Hi, Friar. How you doing, man? Holy shit, Jaren, you crazy fool. God love you. Oh my God, Jaren, you. Oh my God, buddy. And the best. Oh man. Wow, thanks a lot, bro. Take her easy, man. Don't work too hard. Oh my God, thank you. So how you doing tonight, Friar?
The lifeboat. Where are they? They must have gone inland.
Search for traces of other survivors. Should be interesting.
Okay, take it slow.
She's braver than I am. I don't even think I could crawl across that on my stomach.
Okay.
Just finished watching Bell Theater. I don't know what Bell Theater is.
Found out that you don't you want to set the volume as low as you can without
Oh, really?
Yep.
I can do this.
It'll show, but switch.
God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what you do. Bye.
Died.
Yeah. I died.
I can do this.
New Bell movie that came out, the animated. Okay.
Come on! Come on!
Parkour. I'm getting friggin' Prince of Persia vibes here. I have all those too. I can't wait for them to remaster them though. They're supposed to have them start remastering. Well, they have been working on them, but they haven't given a date of release. I have all 4, the 3 in the trilogy, and then the remake. Or a different storyline, I guess. What they included in the pack now.
Sam's pack.
Parkour. Parkour fail.
They must have come this way.
Crazy Jaren, I can't believe he did that.
Sam? Roth? Can anyone
Oh my
hear
God.
me? I've got to find them.
Yeah. Any goodies? Could use a sandwich. Nope.
Okay.
That is it. Run and dodge. Get up, get up. Oh! Current location, coastal forest. So was it any good, Friar? I gotta look it up. I didn't even hear about it. Mind you, I don't have cable, so I don't get commercials. If I miss out a lot of stuff, I actually have to look up things actively. It used to be great when Blockbuster was around because I knew all the movies coming up and out. It was bloody amazing. Really? For a second time? Oh, no way.
Is anyone listening? Please respond.
One match. I know what my luck would be with one match. No. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm curious. She's got better luck than I do. Fire going. She didn't break the log. I tweaked my voice settings. I hope they're a lot better tonight. I don't sound as crappy tonight either, which is good. I'm still a little hoarse,
Here's
but
the soon-to-be world-famous archaeologist, Lara Croft, in her native habitat. She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous Himiko, mythical sun queen, and ancestor of yours
that's
truly.
what it is.
Sam, this is
I'm getting
serious.
these
Oh,
from the-
sweetie,
okay.
I know. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it.
I just don't know if the others will listen. Or even if they should.
Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
Come on, tackle it!
How can you suggest I'm not serious about this expedition, Laura? It's not just Sam's family funding us. I put my savings on the line, too.
We've all got
That's
some
one
kind of stake in
ragtag
this.
crew.
The funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely
They
why we
look
should
more
push
like a gang of
east,
pirates.
not west.
No one believes Yamata. No one
Explorers.
believes Yamata is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this. There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history. So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Ship, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. Don't need a PhD to know
Look,
that.
going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle.
Is it better than the
That's where
Disney
we
one?
need to go.
Laura, my little bird.
Mr.
I'd
Fryer?
almost anywhere but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she
Yeah.
could summon
Oh, yeah.
storms. Myths are
I'm
usually
thinking.
based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the
Is it
satellite
better than the
imagery from
Disney one?
inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's
From
wet,
years
I
back?
can sail on it.
Have you
Oh, don't
seen
tell
that
me you're
one?
seriously
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now
Oh, yeah?
or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan.
You should-
I'm the captain here.
If
It's
you
my
can find
decision.
it,
We're
you
going
should see
into
the TV
Dragon's Triangle.
series. Oh,
Why am I even here?
back in the 90s. Oh. They did a modern take on it. Hilarious. It might have even been shot up here in Canada. It might have been a Canadian show. I can't remember. Because some of the really brutal TV shows that come out back then were up here.
I can't just sit here. I've got to find
Search for
something to eat.
food. Woman versus wild. I'd be throwing rocks at crows and shit.
Oh, God. What's going on here? Wait.
Can't
I
eat
can use
him.
that bow.
Could use the bow. Look at that. Got some arrows. How do I... Okay. Gotta puzzle that out, I guess. Climb on the rock.
Can't hunt with my bare hands. I need to find a weapon.
Oop.
I can do this.
It's top. Oh yeah. Every so often they throw a 30-second one on. I might be able to tweak that eventually. You can run your own personal ones. Move right to reach. Jeez, girl. Gotta hand it to her though. She's tough as nails.
Let's see if this thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best
yeah.
form and technique in the
And
world,
shoot.
but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to
Meat
using
from the
any
deer.
weapon is focus.
Nom nom venison.
So hungry. I need to find something to eat.
I don't know. I've only watched the odd thing on this game. And I've just seen like the quick run through, nothing serious. Just a quick early part. And I've forgotten all about it mostly. Because it was mostly through YouTubers and stuff doing. Shit. Oh, you peckerhead. There's only one, I guess. I don't know how many arrows I have. It's a second deer. There we go. Not the best hunting excursion. Hey, Rodzilla, how you doing?
Sorry.
Nice to see you. I'm just hunting up some dinner. Anyone who's hungry, we've got venison on the menu. Probably venison tartare. Don't mind the fur. I have a couple of cats, so I'm used to it. There's fur in my crab dinner.
Right, back to camp.
Cute, examine the environment.
All right, Lara. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are.
Can't with me.
If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
The cats are smart. Way too smart. Did I have to grab the meat? I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. No problem, Mr. Fryer. We'll talk to you later, bud. Get your sleep. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I gotta go up there. Oh, there's arrows up here. We should collect those, maybe. Starting to feel like some survivalist stuff going on. Lots of deer, though. You can't repeat. So I'm here. More arrows. Let's go this way. Was I supposed to cook something? Oh, there we go. There's the front door. I think. Is it open? Nope. to see. There, but go be nosy. Worst I can do is die. Oh, there we go. This camp. Base camp. I understand now. You're welcome, Friar. One skilly point. Animal instincts. Yep, this is a survivor game, I guess. It's helping. Like 7 more skills unlocked tier 2 hardened. Animal corpses and food caches. Alright, we'll do that. Press Q. How do I spend the point? Oh, I hit master. Alright. Cool. Hunter upgrades. Accomplished killer. Shit. I may have to put this game into my rotation. This is actually pretty fun.
This is Conrad Roth, captain
As
of
weird
the
and
Endurance.
wacky as it
We're
is.
shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth,
Lara,
you're alive!
easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach, and then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you safe?
It was so horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my fault.
Lara, listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here.
Wow, we're up to
You can do
81
this,
followers.
Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden?
That's amazing.
You said the key
Yeah,
was
some people
knowing
just
that all
the
you've
last
got to
few
do
minutes.
is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
I've got an interesting rotation of games, and I've got all kinds of weird and wonderful ones to put on. And I even have stuff as new as Assassin's Creed. Valhalla, so that's why I have other games that are a bit newer, but they're like not, I haven't bought the full thing of them yet. Like Halo. I really want to stream Halo eventually. So use the campsite with E. 1 of 10 Lara's journals. Oh, jeez. Wrong finger. Wrong button. Okay. So, use campsite. Go that way. I'm in the woods today.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Pardon? They do, eh? I've just got them on high, and they ran way faster than I expected. Especially with all the stuff I got going. Yeah. That was maxed out, and the lowest was 120. Dang.
Damn it.
So I'm happy with that. We'll make for a smoother stream. Shift to drop. Oh man. Not another hole in the ground. Sounds like a bad day. I don't know. For shift, ladders.
What are these markings?
Well, at least she's washed all the blood off between the rain and the...
Oh God, this is insane.
Peaceful woman in the guise of a demon.
Fire, right?
Yeah, but you know, it's Lara Croft. Okie
There are
doke.
traces of white paint on the inside.
Exactly. And Noah mass, 34%. Okay. Gear, relics. It's neat how they gradually introduce you to stuff.
Need something to pry this open.
It's deadly cold up here. The last bit.
Oh no.
Are you Jack Frost, Nick?
No, but I might be somebody else. My name is Nick.
Oh.
Actually, I think my mom was the funny one. Nick when I was born Christmas Eve.
That's funny. Yeah. I love moms. Sometimes they're very clever. At least you're a saint. Because you could be the French one, Father Christmas, but that would just be weird, calling you Father. At least if you're a saint, you don't have to call you Father. Oh, where are we going? That's not a ladder. That's a ladder. Oh, that's where I came in? Or, I'm gonna double check here, because I had to duck under a thing a while ago. Okay, that's a different way out, I think. Well, we're gonna find out. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up a little bit. Good old Saint Nick. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is the image a little blocky for you?
Hold on, let me find out.
Yeah.
Sam?
I've seen it go up and down.
It does go up and down. Like right now, it's really clear.
Yeah, NVENC is a little weird, and I've got it on quality mode, but it's still...
See, I usually use software encoding instead of NVENC for streaming, just because it's more stable, but it does add more delay to the stream.
Laura, you made it.
Sam! Thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke to your crew.
Mind you, I have it at
You're on your
720p. I might...
Look, he bandaged my
I
foot.
could slow it down to 30
it was the
FPS
least I
and see if it changes it, but...
My
see, like, right
manners.
now it's
I'm
perfectly
sorry, I'm Matthias.
And it's at 5,000. The recommendation is like 4,500 to 3,000 to 5,000, I think, at
Not really
720,
cut out
60.
for island life, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's sounds right.
Sweetie, you look exhausted.
I mean,
Sit
I
down.
can increase the.
Sam here was
if
just
when
telling
the
me
game
about the sun.
gets into
Right,
more
Himiko.
challenging.
Can you tell me more? I'm
like more
intrigued.
difficult to render sections,
Well,
if that
believe it or not,
does it,
a
because
couple
that would be
thousand
taking
years ago,
resources away
Queen
from
Himiko
Indink,
pretty much ran things in Japan.
since they both rely on the
She loves telling us.
Yeah, but it's a different chip. It's a separate chip, though. So it should be doing most of the work fine.
It relies on the same memory bus.
Legend says she had shamanistic powers.
That's true. It's only 192 bucks.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors. Her magnificent
I could try
vanguard.
X264 if some night, do something like StarCraft and see.
Waste to all who oppose them.
Because I noticed, that Torchlight blocked up a little bit too.
Everything its rays touched, from the mountains.
Yeah, if you do one of the software encodings, non-NVIDIA encodings, and you don't hardware accelerate it, and just let your CPU handle the load,
yeah,
that might smooth it out a bit. Yeah.
Sam?
3800 XT.
Matthias? Sam?
And I've got a ton of RAM. Pretty low latency.
Software versus hardware encoding with video. Hardware encoding with the GPU is faster, but it's sloppy. The software encoding gets usually more accurate. That's why I don't use hardware encoding on my server.
Yeah, they said NVIDIA quality when they compare them. I think it's like medium quality in X264. Oh shit! Something like that.
The 20 and 30 series are much better than what the 10 series has.
Yeah, they call it NVIDIA new. He can't sleep. Why is she not getting up? Oh, okay. I'm not it's loading. I don't understand. Oh, I gotta shoot him. Yeah, okay. Okay. I was yapping and missed the cue the first time. Why can't I shoot? I don't understand. My mouse is not doing what it's supposed to do. Moving around. Oh, aim. Hold the aim down. Duh. Okay, dummy. Wake your brain up. Come on, Lassie. Where are you? I wasn't sure if I killed the first one. Take that in the neck, bitch. Oh, she gets snapped in a trap. Damn.
Let go.
Hey, look, it's the pirate crew.
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam
Idiot
with you?
stop poop.
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls should me go wandering off.
We need to find them.
Oh, wait. What about Raw?
Yeah, they get lots of RAM on the video card, but the bus is small. That's why I was looking for a 3070 or 3070 Ti forever, but couldn't get hold of one.
You know how to use one of these?
3060. Even a 3060 Ti I wanted. Like if I could have got anything like that.
We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
Oh, it rocks as a renders like a mother. I'm really surprised. It blows my 590 right out of the water. I was getting good graphics with it, but that's 4 generations past, you know. If you look at AMD's generations, because you had after the 590, it was the 7 Vega.
Sit here.
The 590.
Hilarious.
The 900 era for the same as the 900 era, I think, for NVIDIA was the 590. AMD 580.
Not so bad.
Yeah, and the 590 was like they took the 580 and pushed it to the limit because you couldn't overclock it past like 30 to 60 megahertz. It literally didn't even buy you an extra frame. As crazy as that is, I'm not even joking. They were like to the bleeding edge. The cards were hot and yeah. No skillies. Nothing fancy.
It's time for me to get off here. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Oh, I'm full. Use your muscles. Collect salvage, upgrade the axe. We need fire.
I can't believe we're actually on an expedition to find the homeland of my ancestors. Ever since I told Lara the story of Himiko years ago, she's been hunting for its location. I never really gave it much thought. That any of this could actually be real history. My grandmother used to tell me the story like it was a memory. Many thousands of years ago, Queen Himiko ruled the land of Yamatai. The sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond. But one day, Yamatai simply disappeared without a trace. Forgotten in time.
Kind of sad. Coastal forest. Okay. Alright, so I gotta hunt around for other stuff. I think it fleshes out the storyline. We got arrows. I don't have. Oh, I do it. I just magically pulled the torch out of my butt.
That's not where you're supposed to keep those.
No, but apparently she has space. It's possible that she has a one of them warp pockets or something. That's what we'll say it is. Salvage. I'm collecting salvage. Yeah, I'm collecting salvage. I know. It says I need to upgrade my axe.
Definitely looks very Uncharted-like. I don't know if it plays like Uncharted.
WSAD. Yeah, I haven't played it either. Use campsite. Unavailable, unavailable. Just skills. I'm probably gonna run around and hunt for stuff. Well, I'm gonna bring a torch with me just in case. I can't open that. go this way.
Up here, I found something!
I don't like the sound of that.
Just head up the hill! Look for the large gate!
Look for the large gate. Okay. Shit. Jeez. You know, there's lots of deer and those wolves are eating people. Makes you wonder.
I've seen these before. They must be ritualistic.
This female image is particularly interesting.
Looks like it was made quite recently.
By those islanders, no doubt. Judging by the wrecks out there, they were once like us. Survivors. Remarkable.
Yes, well, let's hope we don't become murderers, too.
See if you can work the other one.
I was digging around in my other desk. I have this little one.
The handle.
And I found a vape cartridge. I didn't think I had anything left in there.
Oh, shit.
And cough drops. Brand new boxes of shit.
I'll have to find something sturdier to turn it.
I tucked them in there and forgot all about. I was like, man, I could have used those cough drops earlier in the month. But it was nice today. Collect salvage to upgrade the axe.
Solar imagery. Some kind of sun.
This'll work. Just need a bit more.
Bit more. 30 out of 50 collected. Okay. I probably can't open this, can I?
Survivors turned to worshiping an ancient
Yeah.
Japanese sun goddess.
It's like the one at the camp. Okay. Oh. It's a campsite over here. Okay, so there's more than one way to run around, I guess. I have arrows.
Back off!
Shit. Yeah, I'm really not good at this arrow bullshit yet.
For pizza.
Nice.
That I don't play Apex anymore.
Distinct style.
Back off!
Another shrine. Who are they worshipping?
Motherfuckers.
Whitman is such
That's
a
one of
drama.
those documents.
I can't believe the hissy fit he threw during the filler shoot. I mean, this is his job, right? It's not like he's offering anything to the actual research part of this expedition. Once we find Yamatai and the cameras are rolling, he'll calm down. He might be a total pain in the ass, but he knows how to work a scene. I just need to do my job and keep my cool. Lara doesn't know it, but I've been shooting footage of her too. I really want to make sure she gets the credit she deserves.
Best part of the
Besides,
vape cartridge
she
I
looks great on
found,
film.
brand new.
I think
It's
she's
a
a
mango
natural.
one. It's not my favorite flavor, but
That's
it was
probably
one
gonna
of the
drive
old
Whitman out
ones
of
that's
his
like
mind
super
with
strong.
jealousy. But by the time he finds out, we'll be enjoying the
It's
premiere telluride.
and now we're only legally allowed, like, can buy 1.6, well, 2%, but the company only made 1.6, made 5, 3, and 1.6. So
You're being illegal right now? What?
no. No. Just that they're not legal to buy anymore. The companies all aren't allowed to sell them. Yeah. Yeah, it's not cocaine.
What am I? Fucking... I'm not even an American anymore.
I'm glad I did this in a Shadow Warrior tonight, just to try something new and wonderful. I have, I've been playing that off and on for a few weeks. It's an FPS. Oh shit, oh shit. You little pricks. Do I have to actually kill your ass? Oh. Dang. I'm gonna call him Scamp. Okay.
Back so soon?
Needs something
Back's too
stronger.
fragile. So how am I gonna upgrade it? That's the Q. Oh, there's a book over there.
Darling, think. Think before filing those papers. I've sunk the last of my fortune into this expedition, but it's all going to come back tenfold. If you divorce me now, you won't see a penny of it. You've been with me since I was nothing. You know what I'm capable of achieving. I haven't lost my touch. I'm just at a low point right now. Don't you see? I'm on to something here. Laura, you remember her, my young protege. She has real data to back up her theories, but she doesn't have my savvy. It's going to be my name on the discovery and my face in front of the cameras. If this all pans out, the show will be huge. If you want to leave me then, I promise I won't fight you, but please, just wait on it. I can't have this kind of publicity muddling my image. Please.
Whitman, don't leave me. Alright. I think I probably have to sit down at the campsite. Isn't there one right here? Yeah. There we go. Oh, use, collect, and salvage, upgrade gear and weapons in the gear menu. Sweet. I now have a more powerful axe. Current weapon, pry axe. Does that make me an axe hole?
All right, Laura. Should we give it a go then?
Let's do this, Doctor.
Whenever you're ready.
In the eye of the axe holder. I don't think you can hold it up there, Hercules.
That female figure on the gate. Given the age of the symbols, it could be the Sun Queen.
Himiko. Are you sure you're not channeling Sam, Dr. Whitman?
Well, there's no doubt. Himiko had power. Some say
You know,
shamanistic.
she still has that bloody
A
hole in her
woman
side
wields that much power, and sooner
from
or
like
later it gets called witchcraft.
We shouldn't
piece of wood, or it
Even
looked like
what they seem
rebar
to
when
us
she was falling at the
irrational.
beginning of the game.
We still have much to learn about the world.
You sound like my father.
It could be one hell of a story, Laura.
Not
You
if
know,
we don't live to tell
and
it.
it pierced through the back. It's front to back. And she's only got. Yeah, but she got freaking skewered. Like, I mean, I'm fat, so it would probably go through like my side or something. But in her case, where it is, that's her stomach.
It is Himiko.
And a kidney, maybe.
But look, the bowl, the candles. Why is she still being worshipped?
This island
Only
must
one
have
stomach,
once been part of
though.
Yamatai. You were right, Laura.
The Lost Kingdom.
If I had a waist like that.
But this is real, Dr. Whitman. We're not standing on a myth.
We're standing on a gold mine.
I tell you, I'd be in a different line of business.
Find them.
Get back.
Shake your money maker.
You still have a gun.
I don't want any trouble. No. We'll come. But I insist that afterwards you take us to whoever's in charge.
What are you doing?
Be quiet.
No!
I'm handling this.
No!
No!
Whoops.
Please! Get off!
Oh, hell.
Just go along with them, Laura. Do whatever they say.
What a dick. He had a gun. I don't recognize that language.
Who are you people? What do you want with us?
Laura!
If they give you any trouble, kill them.
Don't hurt them,
I
please.
said silence, girl. Ответ хорошенькая, да?
Okay, now he sounds more Russian, but... Whoops.
Round them up! Round them up! Don't you fucking move! Kill them all!
There!
Damn it.
Yeah, that was the wrong place. Wrong way to go. Duck and cover.
Hey, bring up the
Make a sound.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Starting to feel like Gears of War now, or Division.
Anything?
Not usually.
She's gone.
Well, it depends on what material, I guess. I do have some that have done that.
There, I see
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure where to go. I don't usually wear jeans anymore, so. Oh, shit. I prefer I prefer twill cotton pants. Yeah, they're kind of. It's still it's kind of the way they make jeans, but not jean material. Still cotton, but they're really comfortable. And I like them with stretch.
This group's got some fight. Gonna have to kill most of them. Too bad. Gotta use them.
It's hard to. I used to find male jeans with stretch in them, like at Costco and other places, and now I'm having a hard time finding them. They usually only put it in like the waistband and stuff, and it's like, no.
Nothing.
I needed it in the thighs. I needed the thighs. I got a big arse for a dude. and my legs are thick. It's like, well, okay. So I need stuff that can move with me, you know. Relaxed fit jeans are okay, but they don't stretch.
No one escapes. Out! Вылезай! Но трать моего времени! I always find.
Yeah. Oh, shit, you got me, prick. My finger was slow. I keep pushing the wrong button.
I always Она тоже была порядочной стервой.
Kirby too. Shit.
You fucked it up again?
Yeah. I'm no expert at this. This is my first time.
I always
I never played games like God of War and stuff where they had hit a button at this time, hit a button at this time. Shit, why did that not work? Oh, fuck. I don't know why. I get it. I get the feeling this might actually be easier to play with the
Она тоже была порядочной стервой.
Oh shit, I had to go to E. Damn it. That's what it feels like. It really does, because you got to jump around a lot of keys on the keyboard. Like, I think it'll just be X, Y, boo, boo, boo. Man, this is more challenging than I thought. Okay, so F, F.
Она тоже была порядочной стервой.
Not me. You know, learning. It's a gorgeous game. It's worth it. I've been holding on on this one for a bit. I've been saving because I really did want to stream it. But,
Oh, God.
and it's like, well, it's my first time. I'm learning how to do it. It's not normal. I always play on normal. Carixa followed. Thanks for the follow. All right. Gotta figure out where to go. You never know, this is going to be a cutscene.
Got another one. She went down over there. Is she dead? I don't know.
Good job.
Outsider, we know you're here. There's nowhere to run. Shit, gun!
Stay away from me!
Damn, it's a good shot.
Magic. Okay, so that's a big old pile of crap. This one's not burning.
You're gonna die in there!
Jeez.
Come out.
Stressful. Now I'm finding loot boxes. Oh shit. I'm a professional. Yeah, I can do it once in real life. It's like stopping a bullet, you know, like a superhero. I can do it once.
I mean, just like all mushrooms are edible. Some are just only edible once. Like,
Yep. I don't know if I jump across to that or if I actually
jump across to that.
So,
It doesn't light up though.
yeah, well, we're gonna find out. Oh, there we go, parkour.
Wallet. Dead phone. It's always the same shit.
I need to reset my
So what came in? Another tanker?
Nah, looked like some kind of research ship.
Should be some good stuff then.
Oh, really?
Soon. We got a crew towing it in now.
Think we'll get any new recruits out of this bunch?
It looks
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Need some help!
What's going on down there? Everything okay?
God, dick. I don't think she has that as an option yet. Yeah. Get a little better. Oop, okay. How do you get up there? Oh. I guess she's got a hop.
Are you there?
Hippity hop.
Yes.
I can see smoke coming from the old ruins. Are you okay?
Oh
Smoke.
God, Roth, I'm
Where
in
there's
trouble.
smoke, there's
They're
fire,
killing
bud.
people.
What? Who?
Men, I don't know why. I had to kill some of them. I had no choice.
That can't have been easy.
It's scary just how
He
easy it
sounds so
was.
sympathetic.
You've got to warn the others, Roth.
Don't worry about them right now. You just do whatever it takes to get to me, Lana.
I'll try. Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh.
The thing about
Insight.
nightmares is sooner or later you wake up. But there's no waking up from this place. Which means I'm really here. I'm really doing these things.
No. Don't think about it, Lara. Not now. It won't help. I don't know what's happened to the rest of the crew. I hope they're okay. They have to be. They have to be. I don't know what the hell is going on here. All that matters is that Roth finds a way to get us home.
Okay. Skill point. Okie doke. Steady shot, I think, would be good. Efficient use of bags and pockets allows you to carry more ammunition. It's an interesting power. Burst fire mod, extended mag. Man, there's a lot to this game. So that's 100%. Enough salve need. Okay, 250 and 200. Okay, cool. Good to know. Did you crash yet, Friar?
Just got word from the West Beach. Looks like a smaller group escaped into the lower forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party down there.
No, Father Matthias went himself. Told us to stay out.
What? Why?
I don't know. Be another...
Need help here!
Shit, I regret that.
Hey, we got a survivor here!
Why are you doing this?
You got some fight, outsider.
I got her! Take her out! Got her!
Shit.
All right,
Damn it.
brothers, we got...
Just got word from the West Beach. Looks like a smaller group escaped into the lower forest.
Maybe we get a hunting party down there.
No, Father...
Oh, shit! Help!
You got some fight, outsider.
Too much! Damn it! This is a good shot!
Not a perfect run, but at least it's something. Nothing after all that? Is there any crap down here? No. That's one. There's 4 bodies. Him. All right. Well, before I go to the next spot, I'm going to chill here for a minute. I need a quick breather. And I'll be right back. Maybe about 3 or 4 minutes.
Me. Me? Be back.
Yeah, we're back. Back.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah.
Can I show you real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Can I show you real quick on my stream?
Yeah, sure. Give me a sec here. Just gonna pop over.
Discord.
Yep. Says all my settings are right for me to be streaming the way I am, but they said the pixelation. I'm not sure what's causing it.
I don't think that that's a you issue. I think that that's just an internet issue. But yeah, you can see my chat. You can see my thing there, and like this is what I have for my thing. That's what I was asking if you had on your actual stream, so that people like they can actually see that. So like if I go to like FPS streaming and then I hit the same thing, then everybody sees on my screen like that.
Yeah, I have it's just a little zombie right now in the alert box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that I was asking.
Yeah. I just don't have any other ones. It comes with one, and that's it. And either you buy them or make them.
Yeah, no, I made all of mine. All of my stuff is.
Yeah, I'm not. I never learned how to do that stuff. I'm a tech guy, hardware, obviously manipulating software, getting Windows to work. Like I can tear into the registry and do all kinds of weird, wonderful things to get a system working again. But when it comes to the art side of it, I just don't. I never took any courses, and I'm not very artistic anyway. Well, I write, but I can't draw, let alone trying to learn how to draw on a computer.
I mean, you saw what my art is like. It's not that impressive.
League's better than anything I can do. Like, to me, that's impressive. It's impressive. Hey, it's skills that I just don't have.
Capture or kill? Kill her! She's too much trouble.
Okay, I got lots of arrows.
You two, check that side. Got it.
What the fuck? Fire is needed. That's what I thought. Oh, you're clever. Pyromaniac. They called me a pyro. Didn't even cost an arrow. Oh, I hear Willie is
Keep looking! She's gotta be here somewhere! Need backup! There she is! Fuck!
Yeah, I fucked up. Oh, shit. It's all good. Like, I hit the wrong button.
You two, check that side! Got it. Keep looking! She's gotta be here somewhere! You find anything on that side? No! Not a damn thing! Whoa! Hey, watch it! How far down does it go? All the way to the sea cave. Maybe she fell.
Willie, bad touch, buddy.
No, I don't think so.
Did you see his butt?
There she is!
He's so silly.
Get close!
good night. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. I'm so gonna die. Oh yeah, I'll take him out in a minute. Have a good night, eh? Enjoy your sleep.
Third, fourth, fifth time's the charm. Whatever, right?
Yeah, sometimes. See ya.
You two, check that side. Got it. Keep looking. She's got to be here somewhere. You find anything on that side? No, not a damn thing. Whoa. Hey, watch it. How far down does it go? All the way to the sea caves. Damn, maybe she fell. No, I don't think. Need some help! There she is! Cover! God damn it! I'm under fire! Get in there! Watch it! You're spreading! No! Taking fire! Move to the upper level! There she is! Got an angle on her! What the hell are you doing? You'll burn the whole place down! Yeah! Burn! Let me hurt! Got an angle on her! Let's move on! Come on! All right. Good work! We
Shit.
got her!
This is a hard spot. Damn. It's more than I thought. Okay.
You two, check that side. Got it.
This is a challenging spot. There's way more dudes than I thought there was.
Keep looking. She's got to be here somewhere. There she is. What the hell?
There she is. Are you fucking serious? Oh man.
The outsider's down.
How the hell? Still kill my errors.
You two, check that side. Got it. Keep looking. She's got to be here somewhere. You find anything on that side? No, not a damn thing. Whoa. Hey, watch it. How far down does it go? All the way to the sea caves. Damn, maybe she fell. No, I don't think so. I need help! There she is! Move up! Yeah! Move to the upper level! She's moving! She's at it! I got something for you! It's burning down! It goes! Ha! Fire spreading! You're gonna burn!
Fucking bastards.
Come on!
Eat these guys.
I'm not going. Okay, fire. Burn the whole place down.
Willie, damn it.
Damn, that's a good shot.
Really? Well, this is the best I did.
Time to burn.
Whoops. Okay, get off my hand. Jeez. Okay. Then I have to kill them all, like God. Whew, scary. Scary stuff. Am I past that area? This game is so crazy. Spider girl, spider girl. I almost crapped my pants there. The heights are actually a little unnerving in this. Whiskers are tickling me. Okay, I better bring him on stream because he's being silly. Here, handsome cat. Whoop, get your face up there. Let them see your face. What a good boy. He's getting really good natured. Oh, he's getting big too. Putting on some beefcake. His previous owner passed away, so I took him in. He's a sweetie. He's a little bit of a biter, but he's chilled out a lot. Wrestled with my other cat, the old man. That was Willie. I ordered a shot much.
Run, I'm coming!
He's not a climber on. He doesn't climb on the desk.
Thank God
He's a big
you're alive.
cat, so he's like, nay.
God's got nothing to do with it. It's good to see you two go.
Sorry, they did a real number on your leg.
Well, no, looks worse than it is.
Have you heard from any of the others?
Nothing.
Wait, what are you doing?
The wolves took my food pack. The transmitter from the lifeboat's in it. If we don't get that back, we're not getting off this bloody island.
You need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
Also in the pack.
Shit.
Exactly. Come here. Come on. Oh.
Oh no. No! Oh, don't do this to me, you northern bastard.
The rain looks so real on the camera.
Okay.
Camera angle. She's like kicking ass and breaking necks and she can't pick him up. I think that's a little sus.
Thank God he's still alive.
No.
Wolf tracks. Oh God, what am I doing?
You're learning how to become the Tomb Raider. Camp discovered. Okay. No skill points. Might be able to upgrade the bow. Perhaps string enables faster firing rate. That is true. And 450, 200 extended mag. That's unlocked. It's kind of tempting. Critical compensation improves accuracy for increased damage. Well, I don't know. I guess we're gonna use this. And we'll see where that brings me. Unlock the next bow modification. Cool. Interesting. Exploring. There's stuff hidden around the place. Didn't know that so much in the beginning. Chicken. Wait for XP. Okay. The good chicken. Mother clucker. Nope. let me open the door. What's that? Nothing? Looks like something. Grab it. Oh, good job.
Numbers. Some kind of coordinates. Did someone want these to be found?
Guess so. Uh-huh. Nothing there. I don't want to use the campsite. I do want to use the torch. And his leg looked like a shit in the bed. It is just bleeding. There's something over there. Okay. I don't think I can light that. I'm not sure how to light it. Something sounds like it opened. Puzzles everywhere. Parkour. That's probably a bit far. Okay. Should jump onto that. What's over here though? Okay. There.
These ruins.
Oh, okie doke.
Period. Was all this part of Yamatai?
Go there. That's hiding in the corner. Definitely can't climb that. Okay. Nope, can't set the rice bushels on fire. Picking up some arrows. You never know when you're gonna need them. Asshole. That looks like an airplane. How in the frick did I get over there? Holy crap. How do you light that? Oh. Maybe? Not here. Not there. This says blocked. I want it down there. How would you go and light that? I'm sure that's one of those things you gotta light. Oh, shit. And I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead. How did I not die from that? Okay. Fall damage. Nope. Emotional damage. Jump to that or not? That is the question. Oh no. Okay, that swing, there's a reason why that swing. Okay. How do I get up to that other spot to light it? Okay, so I'm here. Up the stairs. My question is, how do I light that? Or do I just do a reach through? I don't think I can. Jump on the shelf. Frick, I have no idea. If you run up here, don't eat anything. You like that stuff? Nope. Yeah, I have no idea how to grab that. Eat that yet. Oh well. I'm gonna keep going in the game. I'm not sure what to do with that thing. Just some sort of experience thing for completion, so let's figure out where I gotta go. Way upstairs. Whoop. Oh, no. Okay, oh no, maybe I'm supposed to be over here. Alright, airplane. Probably need that. I say probably, but I have no idea. Well, that's a good, probably a good plan. Nope, we end up losing it anyway. And the world goes apeshit. Emotional damage. So tempted to jump across. I know I wouldn't make it. There's gotta be a way to like that though. I just don't understand it yet. Like some little side quest, but my brain's not picking it up. See, it's there. Shows it. But what to do with it? I gotta get up that way. I think it's hop, hop, hippity hop, hip hop anonymous, hip hop anonymous. something up there? I'm supposed to look around. I gotta get up there. There we go.
The pack's in there.
One dickhead.
I just want the pack. That's all. Okay, got to get this back to Roth.
Man, he owns some serious deer up here. Why are they trying to eat people? Is that mean? Shit. Sorry, I got time. That's right.
Oh, that was close.
Where's his girlfriend? Human bones. Man, that's a nasty piece of work for an animal. Human bones. Oh, something on top of that. Sure. Will I die? No, it won't let me get down. Or will it? There we go. I'm sure I didn't get quite up there yet. Damn. Oh, okay. Parkour. Exploring in this game is a real. There we go. Egg poacher. Jeez. Well, that's something. Is that it? I could have swore there was something else. Well, I did the eggs. Oh, there's some, okay, stuff in there. That's what I was seeing a while ago. GPS cache, okay. Cool. Good enough, I can't get I'm trying to get at the other thing yet, but nothing too serious. A lot of it's just for extra XP and your completion. So it all depends on how fast you want to run through the game. So I'm sure the extra XP and stuff helps. Where's buddy? Yeah. See this one? Not sure how to do that. Fall damage. Anyway, back to the storyline.
Right. Let's get you patched up.
For a second, a reaction there, I thought he was dead. D-E-D-D.
It's not bad. Where does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells. Wolf's got nothing on a broken bottle.
Hey, you got it. Nice work.
So I assume the plan is to take that up to the radio tower.
Well, it should give us the best shot of broadcasting a strong signal in every direction. Look, Laura, we need to send out that SOS. And I'm not climbing anytime soon.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
You can do it, Laura. After all, you're a Croft.
I don't think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are. You just don't know it yet.
She's very crofty.
Well, let's hope I'm a fast learner then.
Yeah, I'm king of the dad jokes.
Just be careful, Laura.
might want to give that axe a go on the rock wall over there first.
Yep. Rock wall. Well, I'll practice that next time I come on. It's about midnight my time. 2.5 hours in. Pretty happy with that. There's quite a bit of places to climb. And you can see what the next I guess goal would be. Looks like you're gradually climbing your way up to get to that radio tower way the heck up in the distance. Before I start a scheduled rotation, I didn't have anything scheduled tonight. I thought I had Shadow Warrior planned, but it only shows up next weekend. I'm like, okay, let's do something weird and wonderful, try something new that I haven't played yet. And it's a newer game too compared to some of the other ones that I run. I do have some AAA titles and stuff, and there's more I'm looking to pick up and stream eventually. I have a lot of older titles. I have everything, probably stuff like going back as far as 20 years. When I start thinking about it, it's scary because some of it was things that I started gaming with, like Diablo 2 and friggin' I went way back. I used to do Command and Conquer, and we played a little bit of Ultima Online, and oh my lord, there's so many things. King's Quest. I can't wait to find some of them again because they've remastered so many games and they've redone many games, taken the title and made a whole new story like Shadow Warrior. And, so they've brought back titles and stuff over the years. Metro series, I mean, they've, things like that they've all remastered. Crisis has been remastered, like so many cool things. They've even done Command and Conquer over. There's a remastered edition. I have that collection. I have that one. I don't have the complete collection. I have the remastered collection. So the complete collection's cool because some of the newer games do look fine. They were more modern, like Command and Conquer Generals and stuff. But things we'll get into eventually and show you. Some of this is a bit of history and stuff too. You get to, and a bit of nostalgia for people who played games. I've had people come on here and go, oh my god, I played that so years ago, wow. And I was on the PlayStation, or I was on PC, or I was on Xbox. This is awesome, so it's pretty neat. To give people that experience. I'm sleepy. Pulled some serious streams this weekend. I figured this was going to be a little not as long tonight. Very happy. We've become affiliate. Channel's growing. Socials are starting to grow, especially Twitter. I'd like to see some people on Instagram. Don't be shy. Pop on. We have a Facebook group called the Blitz Nation. I'm going to be opening up a Discord soon. I have one made. I'm just going to decide on if anybody wants to be mods and stuff and add to it. And then start getting a feel for it, right? Discord's still fairly new for me. I've been on it with other people in theirs, but to do my own, it's a bit of an animal, especially when I have other socials and stuff that I got to really get posting some highlights and stuff on. But yeah, I have them all linked in my Twitch. You can take a look, and everything's linked. So pretty much. And if something isn't linked, it's linked off of one of the other pages. Like I have a Facebook page, like I said, Facebook page with my name. We have a group, Blitz Nation group. I'm on YouTube, not using the gaming channel much yet. I will be trying to think of what to do with it. If anybody's got suggestions, by all means, drop me some hints or ideas. I'm thinking about doing some videos, not just clips and highlights, but actual, videos, upcoming games, maybe talking about stuff, or maybe going through the history of older games that I've been playing, things like that, and see what people think. I also save all my streams on a Mr. Blitzer 79 streaming channel, just in case. So anything that's on Twitch is also doubled over there. Now that I'm an affiliate, it's going to be 24 hours minimum before I upload. So it won't be going up there till at least tomorrow night. I used to do it right away, but part of the rules is you don't put it out until you keep it private, and I can set it up actually to be uploaded in private and then unlock, which I'll figure out. I know the options there. I looked into it, so pretty cool. But yeah, that was a little taste of Tomb Raider. My first go at it. Pretty exciting. It's got a mix of everything in it, you know. It's a little bit FPS. It's a little bit survival. Lots of cutscenes. Lots of story. Platformer. Like, it's an insane game. Honestly, it's a really nice update to the old school Lara Croft games. Really nice update. I'm very impressed. And it runs really well. Some games seem to pixelate a little bit on the stream. From what I understand, it seems to be maybe an internet thing. I'm not sure. My settings are optimal, and I have lots of upload, so I don't know if it's a server that I'm going into in Montreal or not. I don't know if they're getting hit with a lot of traffic. I'm going to try a couple of tweaks. I'll look into it just to see. Some games are really clear, and some they kind of glitch it out a little bit. So I'm going to see what we can do, if we can improve it. Because, you know, quality, the better the quality, the happier I'll be, and the happier everybody else will be, right? We seem to have gotten the audio pretty dialed in. You know, quite happy with that. So, they had some, our buddy said chocolate milk. He's one of my mods. He's crazy, crazy man. He gifted subs to people tonight. Dropped a sub for me tonight. Like, what a guy, you know. And he was the first. Yeah. If you like the content, by all means, follows are free. If you like to go without ads, well, you can do a tier 1 sub. I think they're like $4.50 or something like that. I can't remember exactly the price. It might vary by country. I can't remember exactly. I'm in Canada, but we get viewers from all over the world, right? So I assume that the pricing varies depending on where you're at. So yeah, if you're interested and you want it ad free, drop that first sub. You know, go ahead. Helps me out. Helps the channel out. You know, like to turn this into a full-time gig. I'm pretty much every day anyway. Yeah. But looking towards merch and things over time, and as we grow and collaborate with more people, right? You know, I've got friends and family involved, but as we collaborate with people outside of things, it'll be really cool. I think we got something good going here. Anyway, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was nice to see some new faces. We had some familiar faces. And, yeah, you don't catch the stream live, but you can definitely enjoy the content offline. And you like that content, well, hit me with a follow. Like I said, they're free. You get notified when I go live. Like I said, sub for a small monthly fee, and you can watch ad free. They throw in some little perks as I get them. We have some emotes unlocked. I'm looking to get some custom emotes eventually and enabled into the channel. So some fun things for people to play with. And yeah, like I said, it helps me out. Now, I'm also partnered with Humble Bundle. So if you are looking for something a little more substantial for your money, like some sort of piece of software, you're looking for games, they've got all kinds of stuff. They're currently running a winter sale, and several AAA titles are on sale. For example, like Deathloop and Cyberpunk. I know, Cyberpunk bad. You know, it's not. It's a great game. It just had a bad start. You know, a lot of things do these days. So, but there's so much hardware. I mean, people are running friggin' hardware from like 8 years ago to the modern stuff, and things are just crazy. But yeah, game I'm playing, Grim Dawn, was on sale for 80% off. So, in Canadian, that was like 6 something. I don't know what it'll show up in your country as, but 80% off is a pretty sweet deal. All you have to do is hit my button, and you'll actually get it'll give me a little kickback on top of that. They do donate to charity. So what they do is they would send me a little bit. They keep their bit. The developer gets some, and there's a charity amount, and the charity amount is actually adjusted. There's a percentage you can adjust, so you can play with that. And I mean, how many companies actively donate to charity with every sale? Obviously so. Actually, so yeah, we do. Us. So you can't knock that. And they got keys for just about anything you can think of, even old stuff that sometimes if you're looking for something kind of obscure and weird, take a look. Sometimes they have keys there that still work on all the old vendors. Like I said, check out my other socials. We get Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Like I said, you become part of the Bliss Nation as it grows. And we even have a Facebook group dedicated. Even got TikTok, I have a lot of favorites on there. I do a lot of memes. Twitter, I help other people out. We do memes on there a lot. Instagram, same thing. Funny stuff. Try to keep it light and, silly. And spread the love, Spread the hilarity. Try to be goofy and fun. Yeah, that's kind of the way, my motto. Everybody should have a little fun. Don't take life too seriously. It's been a rough couple of years for everybody, so try to chill and have a nice place to laugh at my antics and my not always stellar gameplay. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, I'm starting an actual schedule. Let's see. Let's have a peek here. I'm trying to remember. Seems to me I'm doing StarCraft tomorrow night, remastered, for a few hours. I'm getting towards the end of the Terran, the first Terran campaign. So, pre-Brood War, it's the original campaign, but cartooned. So it's remastered, but the cartoon edition. So they look really silly and goofy looking. It was a fun, kind of a fun take on the game. I believe that's what I'm doing tomorrow night. I'm just having a quick peek here. Come on. And wow, 82 followers. We got more followers tonight. That's just wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'll play StarCraft tomorrow night. So that's cool. We're going to get a little silly tomorrow night. And probably between 9 and 12, roughly. Sometimes I'm a little late. I'm aiming to be earlier. If I come on earlier, that just extends the game time, right? So that's I have no problem doing that. And anybody wants to come hang out, chat, be silly, by all means. We are a good crowd. My Discord family, sometimes they're on. Sometimes they're gaming too. Sometimes I game with them. Friday, Saturdays, I have stuff scheduled. So just keep in mind that sometimes that's subject to change the odd day, especially on the weekends when family and friends are off. I may do party games, or I may do like a COD run, Warzone, something like that. I might switch it up on Fridays and Saturdays. Same thing, we got birthdays and friends, holidays and stuff. We may mix it up. So I might not always have it posted. I'll try to post it ahead of time on the socials, but I may not have it on the schedule. The schedule is not real flexible in Twitch. It's not like a regular calendar where you can just pop it in wherever you want. It actually, you pop something in and then it's repetitive all the way through. If you want to go and have something on rotation, and you just can't do one day at a time like a typical calendar. So it's a little different. I might be able to download a calendar or use something different as a panel, but I do have one panel option still left open, and I'll try something different as time goes on, But the basic schedule will always be there, and I'll try to post ahead of time what we're doing. And Wednesdays, I'm going to do always, I'll try to do a different game on Wednesdays, something new that eventually will include in rotation. I'll keep a note of it and rotate it in after I start completing some of the other games. So, like, some games are shorter and we'll be able to complete them over time. Some I can rotate out and then rotate back in. Say if I do a campaign, rotate out. After one campaign is done, rotate something in for a couple of weeks. Then I can, unless people are more interested in seeing a whole game get completed, if there's multiple campaigns in it. Something we can touch on. People can talk to me, like I said, on the socials, or come in chat, drop me some ideas. Want to keep everybody interested and keep this growing and keep it fun for everyone, All right. Love yous all. Keep hustling, everybody. Keep working hard. All yous with the, we're all trying to grow. We're all trying to get there. And I've got my 2 cats fighting behind me right now. I'm having a wrestle match. I'm definitely going to get another camera. These fools. But yeah, love yous all. Have a great night. It was a fun little change, a little diversion. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.